My son Matthias is almost 11 years old and he lives with a hypoplastic left heart syndrome, which means basically he has a half a functioning heart. When he was born, we didn't know if he was going to survive. And also when he was young, he was very fragile. He went through a lot of surgeries, and more than once we've sat by his bedside and said our goodbyes. And you carry that around with you every day.
Both my girls have long QT syndrome. It seems challenging at times to have a normal life for them and not limit them, but it's scary. It sits on the back of my mind because they're both very athletic. They like to play their sports.
She isn't able to do things like a normal child. If you look at her, she looks normal, and she is. She's wonderful, but she's limited by so many things. We want to be a normal, happy family, and we try to smile and laugh, but in those moments of when it's real.
About 5 years ago, I was out with some moms, and they're talking about all their upcoming summer adventures and, backwoods camping and surfing in remote areas and sea kayaking and all these kinds of things. And I remember how hard it was because I felt like it wouldn't be safe for us.
You need support, but it's not always you can find that support in your family because they don't know anything about it and they don't have the experience and they're overwhelmed too, and there's a lot of emotion and feelings. So to find other parents that can understand what you're going through is very important.
The first thing you realize is that you're on a different path. The great thing about the Children's Heart Network is that they've been able to show us that there's other families on the same path.
We are at Camp Summit in Squamish. There's 15 families here, and everyone has at least one child, somebody more than one child with a heart condition. And we're just doing what everybody else does at camp. High rope and archery, and there's been biking.
It's been a really tough week. The great thing about it is we had something to look forward to. It was really nice to sit down and talk to another family and just share what we've been through, and you don't feel like you're unloading on your friends. I would recommend to any family who has a child with a heart condition to be a part of the Children's Heart Network. It's absolutely beneficial. Here, like, my daughter's able to talk to other kids that are frequent flyers at Children's Hospital. It's just nice to feel connected, and we've been so very lucky and fortunate as a family to do some amazing things.
It brings so much fun into our lives. Like, it's away from the hospital. It puts an ease at things.
It's great for the children too. The children sometimes need to meet others that are going through the same as they are.
Yeah, I really like it. They help me feel better after my surgery, and they help me just have fun when I felt down.
Supported us a lot because usually we don't get to go to these kind of stuff. Has like good memories with it. I'm excited to join the team program.
I've been here since I was 3. It's been fun because when you're a kid like this, you can't always go to a camp because you have your medication or whatever you need. So it's kind of good to have places like this that can, adapt to your needs, and that's really good.
They've been of service to us in the way that it helped us through the years meet other families that are going through the same, and you find the support in them. You can ask questions, you can share stories, and you can find the comfort. Knowing that you're part of a community, it's a good feeling.